We do have some breaking news to bring you out of Washington, where the U.S. Justice Department has just unsealed a key document related to its investigation of Donald Trump. It's an affidavit used by federal investigators to obtain a search warrant that allowed FBI agents to enter Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort earlier this month and seize boxes of documents taken from the White House. A judge set a deadline of noon Eastern time for the affidavit's release, though parts of it are redacted at the request of Justice Department officials. And the CBC's Julia Wong joins us now live from Washington on this breaking news story. You are going through those documents right now. What have you been able to learn from that?
Yeah, so Arthi, this document was just released a short time ago, as you mentioned, explaining the legal justification for the FBI to search the former president's home. I just want to show you what it looks like. So we have 38 pages of this affidavit, lots to go through. But what is immediately clear, and hopefully I can show you this properly, there are so many redactions in this, black lines across pages, information that the government does not want released. I would say probably about half of this document is redacted. So we are trying to glean what we can, but obviously because so much information has been blacked out, there isn't an extraordinary amount of information that we can tell you. But this is what I can say has jumped out. This affidavit says that when the FBI conducted a preliminary review of the boxes that were taken from Mar-a-Lago earlier this year, 15 boxes, they found 184 unique documents that were classified, including 67 that were marked as confidential, 92 marked as secret, and 25 marked as top secret. Also, in this affidavit, the Justice Department says that it told Trump's lawyers that Mar-a-Lago was not an authorized place to be storing classified information, and they had asked for those documents to be stored and secured until further notice. So some of that information had been released a little bit earlier, was made known public, but now we're just getting a little bit more detail. And we had expected lots of redactions in this particular record. The Justice Department had been vigorously arguing that none of it should be released to the public. They say that that was what they wanted to protect the integrity of their investigation, to protect witnesses who had spoken with them. And the judge agreed, and that's why we have this document in front of us that is partially available to read and partially not, because things like the identities of witnesses, of law enforcement officers, that has been redacted. Information about the investigation scope in the investigation's direction, as well as grand jury information, that has also been redacted. And this comes after a long battle between the former president and the National Archives to retrieve these presidential documents that were taken when Trump left office last year. A search warrant that was unsealed a little bit earlier this month showed that the FBI had removed more than 20 boxes of materials. And now we're getting a bit more information as to other documents that they had found at Mar-a-Lago. But the fact that this was released, even though it is redacted, is a testament to what this federal judge believes. He believes that the search is historically significant. He also believes that this affidavit, even though, again, not that much is in it that we can see, but he believes that that affidavit is important for the public to be able to at least view.
And we know, of course, that in every single step along the way when it comes to this process that we've seen unfold over the past few weeks, Donald Trump and his supporters have been quite vocal about it. So what are we hearing from the former U.S. president or his supporters or his legal team at this stage?
So I can tell you in about the half hour leading up until 12 o'clock, which is when this document was originally supposed to be released, but because there was so much immense interest in it, the website where you could actually access these documents was crashing continuously until, honestly, not that long ago. And what I can say is that the former president was using his social media website, Truth Social, to actually tweet or post about things that were completely unrelated. Normally, he is very vocal and he has been very pointed in his criticism of the FBI, but things that he has tweeted within the last, I would say, about hour are not related to this affidavit at all. He's been tweeting about Liz Cheney. He's been tweeting about Mitch McConnell, Republicans that he did not enjoy a very good relationship with. Now, he has in the past attacked FBI agents for their actions and baselessly called them political hacks and thugs. But obviously, his team is trying to process this affidavit and what is now available to the public because they have never actually seen it before. And this would be their first time laying their eyes on these pages. So this will be very new for them. They'll be trying to figure out exactly what this means for them. And that will be very interesting to see exactly how he responds.
Thanks for this, Julia. We'll be speaking with you again shortly as you continue to go through those documents. Thanks for this. That is the CBC's Julia Wong in Washington.